Them mixtapes was on.
Yeah.
It was him.
Oh yeah.
Wayne, Dedication, Young, Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Y'all are the Dat Piff Crashers.
Yeah, I remember that bitch crashing. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, the site crash.
Psych crash.
Yeah,
What the y'all doing over there?
Site crash.
Like so many on at the same time trying to get that tape, bro. It's just a
That was that time. So that's why like when I tapped back into that, I was like, nah. That was feeding me and feeding my energy more than like going to your label and putting out a song. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but it was just, that was the time. It was the energy.
You had properties though, bro. Like, you know how niggas do movies and they got properties like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Then they come with, Donatello 1, 2. Like, this nigga had properties though.
Spinoff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the Power Universe.
Like, yo, it's crazy because you
think
said
about
like, it was so popular, it was almost like the line was blurred. You know what I'm saying? Because Street Dreams 2 is one of my favorite joints of yours. You know what I'm saying? Pardon left. And it's called the mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I copped it in a store.
Because they did
CD.
that because the mixtape world was so thriving
that they just
wanted
call
to
shit a
try to
mixtape?
they tried to have a major release, but have it but it still wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the mixtape shit is like you had to discuss. It's like the underworld. It's the you know what I mean? If you gotta go buy it in the store, it's not the same thing as you know what I mean? The mixtapes you bought in the store was in them little shops like
the same
Harlem
shit you got
Music
your
Huts
jeans.
and little the little spots like you know what I mean? Had the DVDs,
Shut that up.
Yeah. You work it or you jerk it. You had to go to those type of spots for the joints. You know what I mean? Like if you went in fucking what was selling CDs at that time?
Fucking Sammy's,
Tower
for them, dog.
Tower Records,
Tower Records, and Targets and all that. You go to buy shit in there. That's not the mixtape culture. That's not it. So they was trying to tap into that by like calling a mixtape, yo, do some freestyles on there and do some like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
But it wasn't, you know what I mean? They was just kind of capitalizing. That's like
Marketing
what
team
labels do. Yeah, trying to capitalize off of the Fab mixtape run. You know what I mean?
Yo, talk about the current state of hip hop. You know what I mean? As a decorated vet. Lil Durk recently just said hip hop ain't what it used to be. Why do you think people say that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what it used to be.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I think hip hop is what it is, and I think it can't be what it used to be because whenever this used to be time that anyone is talking about, it was a different time for them as well. Even for Lil Durk, Lil Durk is a guy who put in a major work to get to where he is. You know, for him to come in the game, I believe around 2012-ish or so. And I think Durk even, one of the things I love and respect about Durk is like the sound and the things changed around him too. And he was able to adapt and find the new little Durk and keep going. So I don't think there is hip hop is gonna keep evolving. It's been evolving since the 80s or 70s when it came out. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep going to different levels. It's a business also now. So at one point it was just a craft that we like to do and sit and listen to. Where
it's an industry now.
Now it's a whole $1 billion empire, and it has to be treated as such. You can't only. And I think you have to play both sides. You have to deal with the business, but you also have to deal with the culture as well. Right. And but even as a culture, it's not going to stay what it used to be. It's going to keep growing. It's going to keep evolving. The times are changing. The people are changing. The listener is changing. Right. There was a time that hip hop wasn't going as far as it. It's become a universal language in every country that you could go to. You could hear hip hop in it now.
Niggas in Bulgaria got your shit.
Niggas in Poland.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas in shit that you can't even pronounce.
With the weird letters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous.
English.
They don't know shit. They don't know no English, but they know all the words. Crazy.
Do you go back, like, because you know your vibe, right? You know what you look for. You know your mold. Do you go back and look at artists that's out there now and be like, all right, I can see that's a fab mold. That's he cut from one of these cloths. Not cut from the cloth of where you come from, but like cut from he got a style, he got a swag, he got a sound that reminds you of you in a sense. Like who was that artist?
I don't always really see it because I low key I look more for people being themselves more than like I look for some kind of similarity. You know what I'm saying? I think that's another thing in our culture too. We look at an artist and try to figure who he's similar to or who he sounds like who, you know what I mean?
The industry comp.
Yeah, I try to stay away from even down to myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some artists will come up to me and tell me that they, you know, either got certain things from me or listened to certain things that I did and you know, incorporated it and but I still see that they incorporated it into themselves and being themselves, which I appreciate. I think we all, as artists, listen to other guys or listen to other stuff and been fans of it and, you know, absorb it or digest it, but like not try to be them or try to do exactly what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I appreciate. You know what I mean? When I see like guys that are, even for somebody else, even not myself, like I see there's a lot of influence I was talking about with Lil Wayne that I think that he not always recognized for as far as his footprint on the game, as far as like even just the texture, the look.
Influence.
You know what I'm saying? He influenced a lot of what, even so much that it's gotten away from him.
Yeah.
Now you see it is either a norm or you connected to somebody else, but it really came
evolved,
from like the grandfather of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might even be just connecting it to the father, but you didn't even see that, you know, the face tats or the dreads or the, you know, the skinny jeans, whatever, all of that came from a lineage of Wayne, you know, bringing that to the game. And not even saying he created it on earth, but he brought it to the culture.
He created a lane for the culture.
100%. Yeah.
So but I think, you know, a lot of guys have, you know, taken some of that and did their own thing with it as well. Even down to the music or the style of it. I think even when I came into, I will say that there was a style of like Fab was like the guy you go find, the metaphoric rapper you go find. Like I felt like guys went and did that too. Like I felt like they was going to look for their Fab in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I won't say the names because I don't want them to think
we don't do that.
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here.
No, niggas will be watching like, I already trying to say I'm Lil Fab.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying, but people who get it know what I'm saying. Like in that time, like, you know, we had to find somebody who raps in that pocket or like, you know what I mean?
And that's a
and niggas was going to sign that guy.
That's a fact.
Kiss said you sign anything like Kiss, then sign right here.